Here is a step-by-step on how we generated EcoTech contracts, £97,000 in closed deals within 5 weeks of working with us. Now, this is what the system looked like. This is a message back and forth. Can't complain about a 50x investment with us. Contract signed, paid tomorrow. Contract going ahead, 97,000. We're at 100k, but it's good at 97. Bit of negotiating there. So just little preface, we've got countless video testimonials on www.tnwmarketing.com from countless other commercial solar companies generating 6, 7, 8 figures, and we're usually adding to this list weekly. So feel free to check that out. So number one, what we did was we analyzed the TAM. Number two, we carefully created the lead list. Number three, sent the emails. 4, nurturing the leads. And 5, set the appointments. Now, number one, we were analyzing the TAM. So obviously we were looking into the Scotland market and we were targeting Glasgow specifically. So for solar, obviously what you have to look at is high usage industries, and because solar solves this issue as it directly reduces energy costs, and with the bigger companies, it helps them with their carbon credentials, ESG credentials, all that sort of stuff. So as you can see here, Glasgow and some transport companies. So transport and logistics was on our radar as a good industry to hit. We built the list using Apollo. It's usually not enough to just send out random emails to a list. This is where personalization comes in. So we had our VA team go into this list to add more in-depth information about, the buildings and all that sort of stuff, about the companies and their financials and all that sort of stuff, to make them feel like they are actually receiving a one-to-one email. And what this does is it massively boosts response rates. Now, number 3 comes down to sending emails. So what we did is a 14-day warm-up period prior to this. This is key for deliverability. Ensuring that the prospects actually receive the emails is number 1 priority. If your emails are landing and you have a half-decent offer, you will get leads. This is an example of a couple campaigns that we ran. 600 emails sent, 7% reply rate, 20 positive replies, which is, that's probably quite a good campaign. 400 emails sent, just under 3% reply rate, which is average, and then 8 positive replies. So over 60% of the replies were positive replies, which is pretty insane. So number 4, nurturing the leads. Now, I'm a big believer of prioritizing volume, and if you have enough leads in the funnel, you will convert appointments. But there's one big problem that people have when it comes to not having enough, a high enough lead to booking rate. This is following up consistently, and you want to use omni-channel approach. So email, LinkedIn, calling, those are 3 platforms that I use regularly and consistently. So following up with a prospect and them just not replying to you for months. But, it works. What I do is send messages, and eventually they come back to me, they want a meeting, they get curious, and we go from there. Number 5 is setting the appointment. So after nurturing and qualifying, we managed to get the quote ready customer. The sales team made the effort to go to the site. This is a big one. Putting the extra effort in to do a face-to-face meeting, this massively boosts conversion rates, and a lot of companies won't do this initially. So, I'm not saying you have to travel from the bottom of Africa all the way to, don't even know where that is, but if you go make the extra effort to build the relationship, establish the relationship in person or on a video call compared to just calling them on the phone, then you're going to get much better results. So 5 weeks later, boom, after a bit of nurturing, that £97,000 contract was signed off on Monday. Now, if you are trying to secure more commercial solar contracts or touch with more businesses in general, feel free to either comment on this post, send me a message, send me an email at roman@tnwmarketing.com, or book in a quick slot at www.tnwmarketing.com. And worst case, when we have a call, you can walk away with some free value on how you can generate more deals for your business. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll speak to you in a bit.